What's going on, ladies and gents? I'm Kimberlina, and today I want to talk about Unus Annus. This is the first video I've uploaded that actually isn't a Let's Play, so I thought this might be a great opportunity to not only share my thoughts and feelings, but also to show you a more genuine side to my personality. Firstly, just out of courtesy to those who do not understand what Unus Annus is, I'll address what it means. Secondarily, I'll also be addressing what Unus Annus means to me and how it's affected me in my life. Lastly, I'll be addressing my personal declaration as a YouTuber. The words Unus Annus themselves are Latin for 1 year, but for those of you who are unfamiliar, exactly 1 year ago today, on November 15th, 2019, Mark Fishbach, aka Markiplier, along with his girlfriend Amy and his close friend Ethan Nestor from Crank Gameplays, made their own declaration to start a channel called Unus Annus and upload one video each day to this channel for 1 year. 365 days, no more, no less. At which point the channel was doomed to be deleted, along with every video ever uploaded to Unus Annus. For those of you who are wondering, yes, the channel has been deleted. And if you didn't see the videos, I'm afraid you've missed your chance. The importance behind Unus Annus is that nothing lasts forever. Eventually and inevitably, everything dies. And although we don't know exactly when it will happen to each and every one of us, we do know for certain that it will indeed happen. But that's what gives life its true value and meaning. The fact that we only have a very short amount of time given to us only makes what we decide to do with that time all the more important. And I believe that we can use this incentive to motivate ourselves to be good people and do great things in the time that we have left. As cliche as it sounds, the past is irrelevant and the future is uncertain at best. All we have is right now, so that's when we need to take action. I just want to start off by saying that there was a time, only just a few years ago, where I wasn't happy with who I was as a person. And sometimes you wake up and not only realize but also admit that you have many flaws as a human being. And from that point you make the decision that you want to actively work to change and improve yourself every day to be the person you want to be. But no one can tell you this. You need to come to this realization yourself when the time is right for you. So I started working on myself, my identity, my purpose, two things that I felt like I was lacking in my life up until that point. And then the best thing happened. I finally did what I was planning to do for as long as I can remember. I made my very own YouTube channel, and I uploaded my very first video on July 6th earlier this year, the day before my 29th birthday. As you can imagine, my YouTube channel is still very much in the early stages of its development, but I'm determined to do whatever it takes to help it grow and succeed. I may not necessarily have the subscribers of a YouTuber, but I could definitely say with certainty that I have the heart and spirit of one. But how does any of this relate to Unus Annus? The fact is that I spent so long waiting to do something about my YouTube channel that I wasn't really doing much about it. In the end, I think what gave me the final incentive and motivation I needed to really go for it was Unus Annus. They demonstrated the importance of taking advantage of the present and doing what's most important and meaningful to you while you still can. The hardest part was definitely getting started, but once I found that I had finally achieved this, everything else came with relative ease. After many months of careful consideration and planning, I came to the conclusion that my hopes and dreams and ambitions are so much bigger than I am, and that they mean so much to me that I'm willing to make necessary sacrifices in order to make them a reality. I recently resigned from a company that I've been working for over 6 years, and as of next year, I'm renting out my property and moving interstate to begin the next chapter in my life, which will include taking a year off to focus on my channel, among many other exciting things, which I'll most likely cover in another video. In conclusion to all this, I just want to say that I was a loyal supporter of Unus Annus from the very beginning, and showed my support by watching every episode until the very end. After 12 months, I can say that it's been an incredible journey with Mark and Ethan, that so many of us are lucky to have shared while we still could. When time drew closer to the end, I considered re-watching some of the episodes. But in the end, I decided that the best way to pay respects was to simply allow the channel to die and just be happy that I got to see every episode and share every experience. Confession time! Truth be told, I've been a loyal supporter of Markiplier for many years, watching just about every video that he's uploaded to his channel. But it wasn't until Unus Annus that I was actually able to gain more insight into Ethan's personality. And it's for this reason, among many others, that I'm happy to have known Unus Annus. At the risk of missing Ethan's character too much, I feel it's only necessary to subscribe to Crank Gameplays in an attempt to fill the void that was created when Unus Annus died. To express my love and gratitude, I've decided to make a personal declaration. As of this day, being November 15th, I'll be allocating this date as an annual celebration to commemorate not only the work and effort that went into making Unus Annus, but also the meaning behind Unus Annus, what it means to each of us and how we can use it to better ourselves in the world we live in with the time that we have left. As long as my channel is still alive, I pledge to keep the memory of Unus Annus alive also, through the act of maintaining this tradition each year on the November 15th, with the uploading of content related to and dedicated to Unus Annus, whether it be a cover of a song or anything else I can think of at the time. I'm sorry that I can't provide any substantial tribute this year, except for this video of course, but let this be a testament to the fact that sometimes the greatest things start out small. Unus Annus may have ended, but endings mark the start of new beginnings. Thanks ladies and gents for being here with me and staying until the end to hear what I have to say. Don't forget, we're all in this together. And remember, don't fear the Reaper. Good night.